swept up in today's independent music.
Good morning, everybody, and in case it's not morning where you're at, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'm your host, Anthony Longhair Leclair, and this is my wonderful co-host, the marvelous Marla the Mouse McHardy.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome to Swept Up episode, I have no idea anymore. Today, we are going to be reviewing a kick-ass Toronto-based band called White Cowbell Oklahoma. They are some very interesting people. I actually, surprisingly, I've never actually been to one of their gigs, but when I was living in Toronto, I became friends with one of the guys in the band who does all the fun stuff. And by the fun stuff, I mean, yeah, he hits the cowbell, which is, it's crazy.
Crazy.
We need more cowbell. But also, he plays with chainsaws and fire, and that sounds like a lot of fun.
It really does.
So, to my man Tyler Westerland, love you. That aside, we're going to check out tracks from, 3 tracks from White Cowbell Oklahoma's latest album, The Seven Seas of Sleaze, which is a fantastic name.
That is an awesome name.
And for anyone who knows the band, or knows any of their music, this is probably not a surprising title, but and they just released a new music video for their track Harder Come, Harder Fall, which is absolutely a must-see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it there.
Well, that's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just gonna leave it at that. But we are gonna go sort of in order, only because we decided for sure we were going to cover Harder Come, Harder Fall because there is a new music video. The link for it will be below in the description. And then we decided to go with the opening track of the album, which is Into the Sun. And then I just asked Marla which of the rest of the list to pick, and she chose the very next song in the list. So their track 3, which is called Flapjack Flytrap.
I chose it because of the name. I have no idea what the song is, but the name made me giggle, so there you go.
Great way to choose music, I think.
I think so.
Or at least a great way to find some very strange music when you're searching YouTube.
Oh man, that rabbit hole though. Anyways.
So yeah. So we are going to kick it off right away with White Cowbell Oklahoma's Into the Sun. Holy ZZ Top.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's a... Yeah.
Yeah, it's a kick-ass tune. It's like... Well, it is very similar to... It's funny, I was listening through it and I was just like, shit, this reminds me of ZZ Top quite a bit. And then I looked at the influences on the well, I can't even speak today at all. And then I was looking at the influences on the EPK that was sent to me, and for fans of Deep Purple, ZZ Top, Frank Zappa, etc.
Yeah, I definitely hear it. I almost hear like a bit of the Black Keys in there too somewhere. Yeah, or like the Sheepdogs.
I was also thinking, and I'm happy because it's the last one on the list that they give of what it might sound like, is Hawkwind, which I believe I introduced you to.
I think you did, yeah.
Shout out to my buddy Bulldog for introducing me to Hawkwind back in the Berkeley days. He was a huge Lemmy fan, and Hawkwind lead singer was Lemmy Kilmister from Motorhead.
Oh yeah.
The end of this track got way more Hawkwindy, that sort of like with, ethereal jam rock vibe, while still being hard as fuck. And I was just bouncing for a good half of the song because
it's a real head bobber, absolutely,
because the guitar is super chill through most of the opening of the song. It's just like that bang bang ding ding ding, with some strums in there and whatever, but the drums are just pounding the whole way through. So it's even if you wanted to be chill, you couldn't. It's too exciting. You shut the fuck up. You can't be chill.
Yeah. It's the kind of song to me that it makes me want to when I'm driving down the highway, just crank the fuck out of it. Just put it on your stereo and just blare it. It's that kind of song for me.
Yeah. It makes me think of it just makes me think of biker rock.
Oh yeah.
That classic vibe, which is probably also where I get the ZZ Top feel from. Mm-hmm. But it just makes me think of people riding motorbikes and
oh yeah, it really has
muscle
that
cars and just
bikery kind of feel to it for sure.
Yeah, that's kick-ass.
Yeah.
This is a good kick-ass summer song, that's for sure, because, one, it's called Into the Sun. Mm-hmm. I'm sure not in the same way that I'm meaning, but regardless, it certainly works. If I were touring out on a motorboat, and I don't mean the motorboat that these guys would probably think. I mean in an actual boat with a motor. But if I was touring that, I'd want to crank this up as I just sped along the lake,
Yeah, this song makes me want to get into a muscle car and put this on cassette into it and then play it.
Do you guys do cassettes? You probably do vinyl pressings, but I'm very curious to know if you guys do cassette tapes.
Very few people do those these days.
I've
seen the odd artist do it for maybe a record store day, special thing. Do that for record store day. Put this song out on cassette for record store day. That's a thing you should do.
You probably won't make any money from it, but it'd be really cool.
Yeah, I know.
Regardless, Into the Sun is awesome. And now we're going to gear up for Harder Come, Harder Fall. C-O-M-E, by the way.
Not C-O-M. You dirty, dirty people.
If you've already watched the video for this track, it's C-O-M-E, in spite of what you might expect it to be. And if that has intrigued you to want to watch the video now...
Just go ahead and do it.
Relax. Let them listen to the rest of the podcast, listen to the song here, and then they can worry about buggering off to watch the video. We still need our audience. But once we're done here, down in the description below is a link to the video, so watch it there after we're done talking. But anyway, without further ado, here is Harder Come, Harder Fall.
She said I wasn't doing it right.
that's just a fun song.
It really is.
If there's one thing that I can always say forever about White Cowbell Oklahoma is that all of their music is just super fun. Mm-hmm. And they don't really give a shit about what other people think, which I love. So, like, some of it, like I was saying before, is like, it reminds me of like that classic biker rock kind of stuff, right? And some of their content is very much like that classic biker rock. Mm-hmm. If the video for this track says anything about how much they care about what people think.
Yeah, they give 0 fucks.
And I think it's awesome because whether they care about the fact that they are or not, they're making a statement that's like, yeah, well, we don't give a shit about how sensitive you are. This is our music, take it or leave it. Yeah. Which is awesome.
I appreciate when people do that. I appreciate when people, like, just put it out there and just don't give a crap.
Yeah. I do have to backtrack a little bit to Into the Sun, because I forgot to mention how very much I enjoyed the harmonized guitar solo.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna mention something about that, too, and I completely forgot as well.
Yeah.
That was sick.
But... yeah, there's just some special place deep in the rocky cavern that is my heart that really, really, really likes harmonized guitar solos.
You and I both.
I mean...
you and I both.
And a lot of it is probably just because I'm a huge hair metal fan, and that's just all over the place in hair metal. But, and in this genre, it works just as well, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, I think it just comes from my deep-seated love of Queen, too. So, Brian May is the fucking man, and he loves his harmonized guitar solos.
Yeah. So, yeah. Harder Come, Harder Fall. Check out the music video after the episode. Or if you're already bored of us, I guess go ahead and whatever. Just do what Marla said and check it out right now. But we do have one more song for you.
We do.
And that is, well, I'll tell you in a minute what that is. Flapjack Flytrap, is that what it is?
Yes, it is. It's Flapjack Flytrap.
So, and I just want to say, back to Harder Come, Harder Fall, besides the fact that it is a super catchy song and is now stuck in my head.
Yeah, that's going to be stuck in my head for days now. Absolutely it is.
And the chorus is just like repeating. So, good hook, guys. Mm-hmm. The harmonies, and the harmonies were good in Into the Sun as well, but the harmonies in this one, I was just like, oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Your voices work exquisitely together for this, and like you both got enough grit, but also enough clarity that, and it just rings real well.
It really does.
Yeah, but now we shall move on to track number 3 of the 7 Seas of Sleaze.
Ooh.
And we will listen to Flapjack Flytrap.
In that flapjack fly train, yes, man.
Funking Frank Zappa.
Oh my god, that was probably my favorite one I've heard so far. That was fucking awesome.
It was fun. It was funking awesome.
It was funking awesome. Oh man, I was like headbanging that whole time. Literally, that whole time.
It's true.
Oh man.
Yeah, wow. The timing is really interesting on that too.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about like, oh, if I was to play that, no, I wouldn't, because I would just fuck it up every time. That's really cool. That's a really cool song, and the end just keeps going and going and going.
Just ripping on the guitar. That was amazing.
Like it goes on for a while, but I'm not bored.
No. It's just tasty. Like, it's so tasty.
And just, like, the intense level of funk and rock and roll and kind of metal that's in there. And it's kind of, like, the phrasing is kind of bizarre. So I think that and, like, the timing with the guitar made me think Frank Zappa.
Yeah.
And the only thing that would make me think it even more is if the lyrics were somehow stranger, and if the guitar solos were a bit more eccentric, because Steve Vai's solos are ridiculous. Not to disparage the solos here, because I can't rip like that, and it sounded awesome.
I was enjoying every second of that. That was fantastic. That was just like such a jam. Such a jam.
Yeah.
Brings a smile to my face.
It's a wicked jam song I wish I could jam to, but can't.
Yeah. Like, that's the kind of song you want to like hear when someone's like playing a bar gig and you're just like staying in the front row just losing it. Like
That being said, if you want to keep up to date with White Cowbell Oklahoma's touring and performance dates, check out the links below. We have a link to their official website and to their YouTube channel and so on. And also, I may as well just say, they just finished touring Europe at the end of July.
Nice.
So as far as I know, they're back in Canada, unless they dip down to the States. But as far as I know, they're back in Toronto, and it seems to me that they tend to do the best when touring across the pond. That, or it just seems to be like it's the thing that they love to do more than performing.
Well, a lot of bands do
North
that
America.
for sure. I've noticed a lot of people will go to Europe and like get quite a few gigs.
Yeah, well, I mean, they did just finish an entire tour out
Well,
there, right?
yeah.
So quite a few gigs is an understatement.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so please do check out the rest of the album, the Seven Seas of Sleaze.
I'm sure shit gonna.
You're sure shit gonna?
Sure. I'm absolutely gonna check out the rest of that album.
Welcome back to our next episode of Swept Up, where Marla covers some Celtic rock.
Oh yeah?
Because I was just making fun of you.
Making fun of me and my inability to grasp the English language. Thanks, man.
I said Celtic rock. Anyway. No, but seriously, check out White Cowbell Oklahoma. They're a kick-ass band, which you should be able to tell by this point.
If you can't, then what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
And just so you know, there are emails to book them on their Facebook page and on their website, so if ever you need to book that party, I mean...
At your next backyard barbecue, if you want it to be funky as all hell.
And you have, like, a lot of money and a stage and all the gear. But, yeah. But yeah, so... For sure, that'd be an amazing backyard barbecue.
It would be.
Gig. Man, now I wish I had that much money.
Me too.
I don't know how much it costs to book them. I'm just assuming it's going to be more than I have in my bank account right now. So, but anyway, let's not get too caught up on that one. And Like me getting caught up on my bills. No.
Oh. Wah, 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 wah.
But yeah, so now they're back in town, as far as I know. Do check them out. Hopefully they'll be playing some local spots soon, and definitely go see them and keep up to date on their music. The rest of the tracks on their album, by the way, are all live tracks. So we might do another episode for the band with 2 or 3 of their live tracks, because why not?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were there with me on that one.
No, I was.
Okay, because why not?
Because why not? Yeah, why not?
Because why not?
Because why not?
I'm just saying, because why not?
I don't know why not. You tell me why
Okay,
not.
well, that's what I was wondering. That's why I asked.
Jeez.
I was waiting for an excuse. So for no good fucking reason is why not. So anyway, check them out, and we will be back next episode with some other band that we haven't decided yet, or have but haven't the memory to tell you who it is.
We'll be back with some funky, fresh music. Don't you worry.
Don't know if it'll be funky. Don't hold us to that. If you're looking for funk next episode, it may not be the case. Maybe it'll be a folk duo, or
who knows? It'll be fresh.
Or maybe it'll be fresh.
It'll be fresh music.
Yeah.
Freshly picked.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, so we'll go with that. So, yeah.
All right.
Good. All right. Thanks, everyone. Tune in next time. And, well, you don't have to tune in because it's not a fucking radio. So, click next time on the damn episode when it comes up. Subscribe, please.
Tap with your finger.
Or, yeah, depending. Do subscribe, and then you'll just be kept up to date every time we put up a new episode. I know our good friend Justin Hey You in the Bushes Robinson is subscribed, and he's one of the funnest and funniest parts of this podcast.
Hell yeah, he is.
And so shout out to Justin.
Whoop whoop.
And I only know that he gets up to date all the time because he messages me being like, dude, that shit's crazy, or I can't believe you put that in there, or I definitely didn't think you were actually going to put that thing I said into the podcast. So backtrack to any episodes with Justin. Hey, how much do you charge for lessons, Bud Robinson? Because he is a great time. Mm-hmm. And hopefully we'll be on some upcoming episodes, so look forward to that.
Oh, yeah.
And until then, yeah.
Until then, yeah.
I haven't got a catchphrase for the end yet.
I don't either.
Just for the opening, but we'll sort it out. Take her easy.
Oh, God.
Have a good one, bud.
Oh, take off, eh?
Take off, eh?
Oh, take off.
Take off!
To the good window!
Take off!
It's a beauty where to go. Anyways. Have a good rest of your day, folks.
Shout out to Geddy Lee.
Woo! Shout out to Bob and Doug McKenzie.
How's it going, eh?
Oh, how's it going, eh?
Today we're going to teach you how to roll one with your mitts on. Alright, bye guys.
See ya.
Swept Media. Get swept up in today's independent music.
I was saying... I'm trying to remember what I was singing now. It was like, fire trap, cheese snack, mouse trap, orange cat, black bat, smokestack,
Big Mac, Dick Slap,
take that,
huge rack. I spat, Frank Zap,
bug zap, wing flap, toe crack, hip crack, back crack, neck crack. That's me in the morning.
Gas cap, big snap, kablap. Hate rap.
I hate rap. But who am I?
Anthony Longhair Leclair.
Oh my god.
Circa Swept Up episode 2?
Yeah, I think so. So long ago.
Yeah, all 8 episodes ago or whatever. Sorry.
New trap with rap. It's not crap.
I hate trap. Hate rap.
Especially trap.
Like my nutsack. Dick slap.
Dick slap, nutsack.
Huge rack. My snack.
My snack.
Alright. Anyway.
Oh boy.